what's up guys, it's me Ace. So in this video, we're going to be learning all the corner solved PLLs. So the corner solved PLLs are the UA perm, the UB perm, the Z perm, and also the H perm. Well, you might be thinking it's not the Z perm, but it's just the Z perm. So for U perms, I don't really think you need an explanation for recognition because you're probably perfect at them. But if you do have a doubt at the end of the explanation of the U perms, the execution of the U perms, I'll be showing you how to remember, and you won't even be differentiating them as a UA and UB. You can just look at the case and you can just do it. Like while recording this PLL video, I was super confused which is the UA and UB, and I just so confused because I use a different method to recognize U perms, and I don't even name the U perms because they're very easy. But to recognize the Z perm, you look for no solved faces but corner solved. Wait a second, I'll show you the Z perms. So that's the Z perm, by the way. So for the Z perm, you want to do what is a search for these corner solved and no solved faces. So both of these are going to be adjacent. So what you want to hold is, in a position where this sticker will mostly go here, because if you hold this like this, the red one will again swap with orange and it will just give you an H perm. So for example, I'm holding it at the wrong orientation, and if I do a Z perm, here it'll give me an H perm. So that's not what we want. And in the topic of H perm, to recognize the H perm, you just look for adjacent corner edges to be swapped, or red goes with our red, and again, opposites, you mostly will know this. So those are the corner solved PLLs. So to execute the UA perm, you do it like this. M2, U prime, M, U2. Make sure to do a U2 flag, by the way. So U2, then you do M prime again, then you do U prime, and then you just do M2. So that's the UA. So now to do the UB perm, you do it like this. M2, now make sure you do this finger trick there. So M2, U, M, U2, M prime, U, and then M2. So that's the UB perm. So to execute the H perm, you do it like this. M2, a U move of your choice. I'm doing U prime for this example. M2, then U2, M2, then again the U move of your choice, not any U move, the U move that you did at first. So for this example, I did U prime, so I just can't do a U, because then if I do the next M2, it will not be solved. So what I should do is U prime. If you do U at the start, you can just do U again, but for this example, I'm just using U prime and then just M2. So that's the H. So to execute the Z perm, you do it like this. M2, any U move of your choice. For this example, I'm just doing U prime because I'm lefty. Again, then I do an M2, and now you do again the same U move, and then you do M prime, and then you do U2 again, then you do again an M2, U2, and then an M. So if you got all the corners oriented, then the AUF will be a U2. But if you did the pre-AUF, it's just gonna be any AUF you can get. So that's the Z perm. A quick tip on how to remember the U perms. So it's just you should know opposite colors, orange is opposite to like that. So when you hold the solved face on the back, you can see that when you do M2, you have to turn the side where the opposite color is. For the UB prime, you see that green is right here, and if it's blue, so it's the opposite, so you turn this way, and M2, U, and it's just really easy to memorize it in that method. So take that note. So let's see how to execute the Z perm. So to finger trick the H perm, you do it like this. So an M2 flick, then U of your choice like again, M2 flick again, then U2 flick, M2, and again the U move you started at the first. So that's how you finger trick the H perm. So to finger trick the U A perm, you do it like this. M2, again this U, M prime, U2, again M prime I mean, so whatever. So then you move that you did it again, and then just M2. So that's how you finger trick the UA perm. So to finger trick the UB perm, you do it like this. Again, an M2 flick. This time you're gonna use this U prime I mean, like whatever this U move. Then you do M prime like this. Look at this. You do like that. U2 flick, and again you do that, and then you just do M2. To finger trick the Z perm, you do like this. So you start off like the H perm, so you did that, and without doing U2, you just do a single U, and again you just do single M, U2 flick, M2 flick again, then you do U2 again, and then you do the M. So you might get a U2 AUF, so if you get this, don't forget to do a double flick. So that's how you finger trick the Z perm. That's it for this video, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video coming up tomorrow. That video will cover up all of the PLLs which have been left out, except the G perms. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video. This is Ace signing out.